So today is June 14th. It's about 5:40 in the afternoon, and we are in Seattle on Capitol Hill, heading toward the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, otherwise known as CHAZ, or apparently now, as of this morning, I saw it named CHOP. So apparently it's a Capitol Hill, what's it called? Some kind of like demonstration way. I'd have to look up the thing again, but anyway, so this is Broadway right here. So we're getting probably within 6 blocks or so of the actual CHOP or CHAZ, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to kind of take you along here, and you can kind of see for yourself. There's been a lot of misinformation. Frankly, it's just been, some media outlets of a conservative nature have said that there's rioting and all kinds of stuff. Well, we're just outside the zone right here. There's nothing burned. I don't see any crowds really to speak of. When we get up here a little further, I'm sure we'll see more people, but so what people are showing you in the news, in the conservative media, is not correct. It just isn't. So anyway, again, I'm just going to kind of take you along here. You can kind of look and see for yourself, what's true and what's not. And anyway, I hope this video can kind of help clarify some misinformation there. So anyway, I'm just going to be quiet here for the most part, and you can just watch. Still looks pretty quiet here. We're at Olive Way. Dick's Burgers is right up here on the right. Yeah, I don't see anything burned. I don't see any real issues here. So this is the stretch where you see most of the protesters kind of coming into that area right now. Not quite there yet, but coming up here pretty quick. So So here you can start to see more people mulling about. Off to our left, about a half block down, is a big park where most of the people are been protesting and gathering. It's one that you've probably seen on the news. But we're literally half a block from that. So again, nothing burned, nothing really even boarded up right here. There's not much to report. Seattle Central is off on my right here. That gives you guys an idea of where I'm at here. So these are a lot of the intersections where you'd see most of the crowds gathering, and there's still a fair amount of people around. Again, I don't really see any damage. I don't see anything burnt, even boarded up. Maybe I'm missing it, but I don't think I am. Move it on this way down Pike and do a U-turn so I can go up and go up Pine here in just a moment to kind of get a little closer to that park. I'm not sure how close I can get, but we'll give it a shot here. There's the crowds. So yeah, I was gonna try to go up that road, but clearly there's too many people. It looks like it's closed off. All right, well, let's try this other street up here. Let's go back the other way up Pike here. light soon. Green light. Better behave myself because I don't want to run any red lights and have it be on film here. Alright, so I think this is actually in the zone here. I could be wrong about that, but if we're not in the zone, we're really close. But anyway, once again, we're about a block away from where all the protesters, and if you want to call them that, I mean, they're definitely protesting, but they're not being terribly loud about it. But anyway, I think it's still good that, you know, there's still people around. Businesses are open here amazingly. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think I'd want to come down here after dark because I know there have been a few little things going on after dark, but the purpose of this video is to show you that it is not burning down up here. People are not going all that crazy. It is peaceful. This is not a riot. This is not an overthrow. This is not a communist, insurrection, which I've heard. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. If you get your news from some of these conservative outlets, they are not going to tell you the truth. And in fact, they have put up misleading and flat out just wrong. They're lies. They're just lies. And in fact, they've even, put images into their videos that were not there. And so ultimately, they want conservatives to think that something really horrible is going on here. I mean, the fact that we have to go through this is horrible. It's not good. But at the same time, these are not communist insurrections and horrible things. Oops, I think I did this wrong. So anyway, that's the purpose of this. And there's a lot of information out there. If you get all of your information from just one source, you're not getting the full picture, period. I tend to watch progressive media. I tend to watch even stuff like MSN, which is arguably might be construed that way, but it really isn't. It's pretty mainstream. But conservatives just want you to believe that things are happening that really aren't, and I really want this to be a video showing that is really not the case. I know this has been a long video. I'm going to do an edited version and a full version just so people can get an idea, but there's nothing to see here. I mean, there's an incredible protest. It's honestly bringing people together. It really is. You can have whatever opinion you want on how it's being done with the police moving out of this area and everything. That's a completely different subject. But what my desire here for this is that you understand that what's been shown to you is not always correct. So I'm going to take one more quick turn up here. We're just outside of the zone now. I'm going to go around and see if I can get closer, get a good view of the kind of what's happening down here. So thanks for hanging in with me. If you've gotten this far, you know you're amazing. But definitely want to thank you for riding along with me. Do see some graffiti. Okay, I'll give you that much. We're basically at this point, we're just kind of driving around the whole thing. I don't really feel like getting out and walking around because my back issues, but ultimately, you know, I hope it's giving you, you know, an idea of what's actually going on. This might be a good opportunity to see what's going on right down here. So we're kind of on the east side of the protesters right now. I think this is Calenderson Park, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, this will give you a little bit of a taste. Here it is. This is it. People staying in line for the porta potties. That's pretty dangerous. Yeah, we're here. We're right at ground center of this stuff, and short of people walking down the middle of the street, you know, we're good. So this is it. That's it. You've seen pretty much all of it right here. Yeah, this is very peaceful right here. Now, I'll grant you, I haven't seen any police around. Not to say they're not here, I just haven't seen any. And they might even be undercover too, so who knows. But yeah, there is literally nothing to see here unless you want to see a bunch of people hanging out in the park. That's what we got for you here today. So I'm going to take one more turn here, and once I get back to Broadway, I'm shutting this thing down because I just don't really see any point carrying on with this video, because there's no protests other than people hanging out in the parks, it looks like to me. Oh, wow, 20 minutes. Thanks again if you've made it this far. Thank you so much. But I just want to set the record straight here on this. Here's the park. This is what's going on. lot of nada. We'll take one more turn here. Get down a little closer. Oh, no, that's just cars backed out. Alright. Sorry about that. So, that's it. I mean, I'm back at Broadway basically here. And, I've said it a couple times during this video, but, you gotta look and see what's actually out there. I'm glad that I was here in the neighborhood to, in this area. I live, 10 minutes away from here. And this is what it looks like. It's not as it's being portrayed in the news. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, coming with me today. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.